Okay, I'm going to read something to you now that I just was sent an email to over the web, and it's the Pastor's Corner, and the subject is, "Are most Christians saved?" Well, we like to think that most Christians are saved. When I think about it, I like to think when I walk, not that I like to think, but people would like you to think that when you walk up into their church that everyone there is saved and everyone knows what they're talking about, and there's nothing that you can add to it or whatever. They consider you an outsider until you show them what it is that you have to offer. And sometimes in that showing of what you have to offer, sometimes people still can't get to it. I just have to tell you that. But I'm going to read this to you first. And remember, we're practicing here, so bear with me. Billy Graham has stated that 75% of people who attend church are not born again. I tend to think that that's very, very true. Jesus said there will be many people who will confidently stand before him on Judgment Day, only to discover that he never knew them. They didn't even know that, but because of a lot of things, because of laziness, because of disbelief, because of sometimes I want to call it half-witting studies. I'm not sure what the right word is for that. But I tend to think that people, when they try to study out things, that they don't study it right. They study it out halfway and don't get the complete conclusions and so forth. Anyway, the two frightening Bible versions, one in Matthew 7:22-23, that declares, that says, Jesus said, there will be many, that Matthew 7:22-23 declares, on that day, many will say to me, Jesus says this, that many will say to me, Lord, Lord, didn't I prophesy in your name? Didn't I drive out demons in your name and do many miracles in your name? Then I will announce to them, I never knew you, you evildoer. Get away from me. And it's really intense to even think that, because you don't want to think that the Jesus that you love, that forgives and so forth, that he would say, get away from me, you evildoer. Well, the scriptures say that, and Jesus says that this is what I'll say on that day when I see people coming to me, and I never knew them. They never prayed to me. They never offered anything to me, not their bodies, not their souls, not their minds. They never said that they would do anything for the advancement of the kingdom, and I believe that it's very, very true. I'm going to take a quick break here.